Welcome back to Same Goes to the Moon. Today we are here with
Alex,
the one, the only. He's been on the channel before, you guys know him. He has a different deck for us today. We had an OTS this weekend. I'll probably be bringing you a few deck lists from that, but we had an OTS this weekend and he got top 4 with actually his own homebrew deck.
Yep. I'm playing Invoked Shaddoll.
Are you
weird,
sure?
Yeah. Weird deck, I know, but let's start off with the plant combo, because that's the main combo in this deck. So 3 Longfire, 3 Scorpio, 1 Cobra, Bulb, Garnet. It's just it's like pretty much standards besides like the Bulb. Just you can use it in this deck to make nappies. So
Yeah, you did that to me, and I cried.
I did do that to him.
All my engages.
We played the Clown Engine because it's like the best light target off Brilliant Fusion or Shaddoll Fusion.
Right.
Just because Snow isn't legal, but I still prefer. This is still more powerful in this deck than Snow could ever be. But if Snow was playable, you definitely be sure I play it.
Right.
This is fantastic. And then I play 2 Alistair. You only need the 2. Honestly, part of the reason why the Invoke part engine is so powerful is because of Melta. Now it's playing later.
Okay, yep.
And then we play 4 Shaddoll monsters, just Beast, Hedgehog, Dragon, Squamata. Squamata is in case if you draw and you need to hard make a fusion, just gets you into any of the other these ones. So that's good. Because you're not always going to have access to making a light, but you can just make Chickenaga with Squamata or something like that.
You ever thought about playing Falco?
I actually have. I've been thinking about playing Falco more and more, just because like in grinder games, it can come up. Like, getting rid of down of face on cards is actually surprisingly hard sometimes.
Yeah. Right. No, you're totally right.
And then we played 1 BLS. This card was garbage the entire weekend. I'm actually going to be switching it out for either Ghost Ogre or Veiler, just because Veiler is so good in this format. Well, like, this card in theory is very powerful. The problem is you end up banishing your lights every time you like have this in hand, because you have a very limited light count of Damage Juggler, a hand trap, and like this. And like by the time you have this in your hand, you're just gonna be banishing everything for Mechaba because he's just better.
Right.
And then we played 3 Ash Bustle. It's just the best hand trap in the game right now. It's always just gonna be the best, like the most generic hand trap. It's good, perfect against rogue.
Every deck searches, every deck
And
special
every deck's
deck.
Those aren't common.
You're right.
What are you?
What am I doing? I was originally playing a 60 card deck list that was playing more hand traps, but I decided to make it more concise and just focus on my engines.
Do you think it's better that way?
It is. It has been playing testing better that way. Especially because like I didn't have like the most expensive hand traps like permanents or bells, and those would be better in this deck. I was playing with like Gamma, which in theory is good, but like most people just like don't ash you when you don't have a monster. It's like great. It's like great.
Yeah. So wait until you summon that little Cobra guy.
Yeah. And then we have 3 Pancratos because this deck blinds second. Although because of the nature of this deck, it can actually do well going first as well. Especially against like Sky Striker, I would say is the most consistent one. And this card's just broken.
Right.
Like it's literally like probably the best go second card in the game right now. And then we play the first best going second card in the game right now.
Evenly matched.
At the OTS, I do this a lot. That's probably why I did so well. Not gonna lie. But like
we can give partial credit to that, sure.
yeah. Evenly is just again incredibly powerful, and like you can force the negates of Salamangreat so easily with like Shaddoll Fusion, and then you evenly them, and then you just like, and then you start doing your regular combos, and they have a hard time getting rid of it.
Right.
So. And I played 3 Magical Meltdown. This card is like one of the more powerful cards in the deck, only because they can't neg your fusion spells or cards that activate after the cards are fusion summoned.
So that's any fusion spell, right?
Any.
Not just...
It's not just invocations, any fusion spell. So like you can have this and Shaddoll Fusion, and your opponent could actually be done to like Ash it, and it will resolve with Ash just not resolving.
Right.
And because it can't respond to the fusion summon, when you do something like Shaddoll Fusion, that means you can trigger like Shaddoll Dragon and pop like Roar, for example, uncontested. against Salmon Great.
Right. They can't do anything in response.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's incredibly good. So like, if Salmon Greats ever let you resolve this card and they have Roar set down, you can, and with Doll Fusion in hand, it's like that Roar's gone.
Yeah.
The only way you can play around it is if they hard draw Ash, and they have a Salmon Great Rage, because they can Chain Link 1 Ash Blossom, Chain Link 2 Rage, destroy this. And
If they know.
But
yeah.
that's if they know. So.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then 3 Shaddoll Fusion, Shaddoll Fusion is freaking broken. I would be playing Shaddoll Fusion in this deck as well, but that card has been surprisingly hard to find in my locals area, so I just don't have it. If I did, I would be playing 2, because Shaddoll Fusion for Construct is guaranteed a way to make Alistair Link. So,
Okay.
and then
so
use for
Shaddoll
a
would
Fusion
be-
Summon after that. And you can just discard the Shaddoll Fusion you would get back from Construct for discard party for Alistair.
Right.
So it will become especially better once we get more constructs too. So
If only.
1 Brilliant Fusion. This card is still incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
Like the sheer advantage you gain off this card is honestly insane. And usually, if you can resolve this, you can make Boral Sword. So it's just really easy to kill. So. 1 Super Poly, because I'm playing dolls and like Invocate and like Invoke. It can be really cheeky against Salmon Greats when they fill their boards up. You can poly off one of their fire monsters and just make Purgatrio with Alistair.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And that's like really powerful. I just got reminded of an interaction. With Shaddoll Fusion. With if Shaddoll Fusion after a meltdown, you can actually use the spot Sunlight Wolf gives you, and your opponent cannot chain to add a card from their hand because meltdown prevents them from activating card effects.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
pretty nice.
That's part of the reason why meltdown is even better against like Salmon Great, because you can Invocation, take away their balance with Alistair, summon Purgatrio to zone Solid Wolf points to you, and they can't do anything about it.
Right. So they just have to
Take it.
lose all their monsters.
And then we have 2 Invocation. It can be a regular poly if you have monsters from hand, or just regular Invocation. It's still incredibly powerful. Helps you make like when you open Pratt combo like Alistair, it's just utterly insane.
Yeah.
You can easily end on like Beast Mechaba, I guess, for example, like Striker, and they can't really out that without impermanence. So like they have to hard draw impermanence. If not, they lose. Because you're killing them that turn.
Yep.
So 2 Terraforming to grab Meltdown. 3 Call by the Grave to make sure like when you don't have Meltdown, you have ways to respond, and it can be decent against like Salmon Greats, so that way they can use Balance to save their other monsters.
Right.
Again, and against Thunder Dragons, like to get rid of like cards like the Chaos Dragons or like Colossus, to make sure you can search on their 1 Monster Reborn and then 1 Foolish Burial. If you're really lucky, you can open both of these, and that gets you into blank combo. So that gets you into
2-card combo.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Just open limited cards, that easy. 1 Alistair Link, 1 Underclock Ticker, and then the dynamic package for our Link 2s. This card is honestly fantastic. You can make him just a plant combo because Seraphinite and any Predaplant make this, and that's crucial for why you can make the Nap Beast play. This card, I didn't find out about the Nap Beast play, like guaranteed Nap Beast play, until the OTS tournament when I did it against Sam. Unfortunately, for him, because he made me go first.
I thought it would work.
So I'm gonna be cutting this for like Proxy Dragon because it's a light effect monster, which helps you make into Boral Sword, and that guarantees you a light to make Mechaba if you don't draw a light off the fucking Nap Beast combo. And then the 2 Nightmares is because they're generic and removal's really good in this deck. So
Understandable. Nightmares are good.
the most broken link in the game.
Sounds about right.
It's just No question. And then the second most broken link in the game. The second most broken.
Yeah, arguably the first.
And this one's better.
Yeah.
This one's better.
Okay, maybe you're right. Yeah.
We play 1 Chicken Naga, 1 Construct, and 1 Winda. You can actually bump this to 2 Winda, and you would definitely do 2 Construct if it was legal.
Yeah.
Just because like making more constructs is by itself, and honestly only 2 construct nowadays. Like it's an amazing combo piece, but like the lack of really good lights makes it hard to justify going into 3 constructs. So, and you want to reduce your shaddoll cost anyways because you don't want besides fusion. Winda is still amazing. There's a combo in this deck that helps you end on Winda and Caliga against Thunder Dragon. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the Caliga in time for the tournament, so and fortunately, no Thunder Dragons, so that was good. And then Shekinaga is amazing because you just send Bulb, and Bulb is still like ridiculous. So.
Yep. It's a yum.
Then that's our Affinite for the extra normal. It's pretty much just that. It's pretty. And then we play 2 Mekaba because it's incredibly easy to make off the Predaplant combo, and then the 1 Furger Trio because OTKs are really rampant, and you can Lone Fire and Ash are fires, so it's really easy to get a fire in there. Or Nightmare Phoenix too, so.
Fair.
And then Nat Beast and Dragosophilia for my Super Poly target against Thunderian, and Nat Beast because fuck Strikers. Fuck Strikers.
And since you main deck the Super Poly, it's not like this is ever going to be dead. It's also good against Pendulum.
Yep, and like it might be dead like in like certain matchups, but like Super Poly is just generically good because you play in Doll, so you play like 3 different targets like Light, Fire, Earth, Dark. So that's always you're always gonna find a matchup where it could be live except if you're playing against Dragoonity, I guess. Dragoonity.
Oh yes, Dragoonity.
The most meta matchup.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm playing this deck, so I'm playing. And then we're playing 2 Ogre on the side. On one side, 3 draws. It's just if you need this for against Danger Thunder Dragon.
Yeah.
Like the advantage they provide is honestly insane. And Ogre can be really good against Striker, especially against multi-roll, because if they keep resolving multi-roll, you're in a bad spot.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
You should definitely know that feeling. Fuck you, Sam.
Coach.
3 deck Koseka to play against like Salaman Great or Alter Guys, and even Strikers. It's just again locks down their back row, makes you able to resolve your plays.
Denko Shaddoll Fusion.
We're mostly without contention. So yeah, if you open this and like Shaddoll Fusion, you're pretty good. Or you can just be established like me and open this and Brilliant Fusion.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Searchable.
Yeah. Easy. Easy.
Easy.
2 Twin Twisters for backer decks. Real self-explanatory. Red Reboot, especially against Salmon Grade, you can side both of these very easily. And you go this and this because normal summon is valuable and this is chainable. So the only problem is like this can get roared. If they flip over like Rivalry, like Standby Phase, you have this and they have roar, you're kind of like screwed. So
What if you have 2 red reboots?
well, then you're a savage. That's why we side in 3 to hope we draw the second one.
Yeah.
And then we
Moral
actually side
savage.
in extra deck monsters. I side in the second Winda in certain like grindier matchups, and then Borreload against like Thunder Dragon or more grindier matchups like. And it's also like decent against Pendulum.
Yep.
Because funny enough, if you could in theory play Chalice in this deck or Impermanence, if you would, you could Impermanence Sloth, for example, and then take it from them and get rid of their bird.
Oh gosh.
And they can't do anything.
And then you win.
Then you just straight up win.
Yeah.
And then it's gone by the time it's your turn and you kill him.
Yeah. Oh god.
And that is my deck. I played against pretty much like competitive decks. The first 2 rounds were definitely sketchiest, but like I played against Mech Knight, and for my first round, nothing really notable besides that I won the dice roll and made him go first. And Mech Knight's going first can be bad.
Yeah. Super bad.
And then I played against Trickstars. It's against a guy who is like relatively new to playing them, so it was just a lot easier on my end.
No way.
I then played against Sam versus Sky Strikers. I won that matchup due to him letting me go first, game 1, and like making nappies because he didn't open a hand trap, and we did go into time, but like I think I had enough damage to kill him that turn regardless.
Awesome.
So yeah.
What about your what are your top 4 matchups? So it was me in top 4, but what about top 8?
So top 8 was Salmon Great.
Okay.
I played against Arthur.
And how did that go?
I destroyed him.
Yeah.
It was like game 2. I ended on Denko.
Nice.
Construct, Boral Sword, Purgatrio, Pankratops.
Oh my god.
That man was dead.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And then I played against another striker, Salmon Great. My only losses were to you at top 4, and then to the eventual winner of the tournament, Danny, with Salmon Great. So,
You mean Sam?
Yeah, I'm the winner of the tournament.
yeah. But yeah, that's my deck list. So I did really well with it, and it's really fun. So.
All right. Shout outs to
The A-team?
The A-team. All right.
You'll know who you are.